SK Vibemaker.
A guy that needs no introduction in the building. Mr Eazi, what's happening?
I'm good, my brother. I'm feeling fly.
Of course, you know life is very good when I ask you what's the jacket that you're wearing and you're like, you know what, I don't even know. I just find it in my wardrobe.
Yeah, straight up.
That's good life, man. Does that happen on a regular basis?
Yeah, because I'll be getting gifted and I'll be like, yo, what's this? What's this? Is it mine? It's like, yes, man. It's like, yo, it's good to be it's good to be a superstar.
The swag's on point though, man. Today,
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I feel like the shades are working for you as well, man.
Yeah, I'm supposed to roll up the socks as well. So
oh man,
it will be like,
the feeler socks, slide red. There's a red tint today.
Yeah, it's a red tint, man.
I like the fact that you refer to yourself as a superstar as well, because you know what I mean. That's like self-confidence. Sometimes people can see that as a bit of arrogance, but it's also confidence as well. Do you feel no way referring to yourself as a superstar?
No, it's the same way you feel when you say you're a man. You know, you're a man because you're a man. Or you say you're a woman, or you say you're African. You know, it's because you're African. So there's a level of reality in it and a level of pride as well, because you are who you are. You're proud of yourself. Yeah. Are
you generally quite a confident guy, would you say?
No, everybody has their times, but I think most of the time I am. But there are them times, especially there's them times where you know, life is trying to make you unsure, and then you have to remind yourself, you have to count your blessings, and you be like, yo, rah, I'm calm, I'm doing good still.
They are calling you one of the most powerful and progressive African artists to break the mainstream.
Wow.
When you hear something like that, what do you think, man?
I just feel that, yo, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing because, like, I've just been doing this for a minute, and trust me, like, it's been the grace of God. So it's just like, I just keep thanking God. I'm like, yo, thank you, God. And it's a reminder I gotta work hard, work smart. You know,
I mean, it's popping for you. It's been popping for the last few years. I mean, the numbers, the streams, I mean, your visibility, your shows. You're out here. You're one of the poster boys. I mean, how far in your journey would you say you are, man? Like, if you put a rough number of, like, years.
To be honest, I don't know. But some time back, I was like, you know, it's when you feel like, okay, maybe you're about, you think like, oh yeah, you're doing a lot, and then you start hanging with people who are doing a lot more, and then they inspire you to know that you're just starting, and you still, like, I've been hanging with J Balvin, and he's like going out and opening for him in arenas every night, not like one show in not one single show having 20,000 people. I'm saying like 20 shows back to back, 20,000 people in North America, bro. That's like it, you know. And when you just watch that, you know, it inspires you, and you feel like I got to do more.
And grounds you a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and it grounds you. That's the most. It grounds you, and it also messes with your head, because then it's just like you put a big fish in a big ocean, and all of a sudden, it's nowhere to be found. But when it was in this small pond, it was like. So I feel sometimes the best way to stay grounded is to go out of your comfort zone, you know, and then it will humble you.
And they say you never want to be the smartest man in the room as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know what I mean, you're getting pushed. So what's that been like, touring with J Balvin and being around him and stuff? Apart from the like massive shows.
Yeah, but even just backstage, chilling with him, I think if there's anything that I take away from hanging with J Balvin is humility. Like, how can you have all that power and still be so humble? Like, man's just walking into the room where he's supporting acts and performing and just chilling with everybody, and coming with a mask to watch the show, and telling the sound guy, raise his sound, telling the lights guy, turn off those lights. Like, bro, like, before that, I'd barely seen people who open for me. But after that, I've started making effort. Like, yo, hope is it good? Hope your sound is good. Hope the light is good. How was the show? Did they react to you? Like, all of that. And getting my team to, wait, when you're bringing an opening act, let's not do 1 million opening act. Let's select a few and make sure we give them a good time and
a good focus on them.
Yeah, shout out to my team. Before the opening acts come, they'll like hype them, and shout out to my fans who have been supporting all the opening acts who've been opening at my shows.
Zaga that. I can't do it as good as you. I remember last time we spoke about the fact that you got that from Beanie Man, inspired
Beanie Man.
You know what I'm saying? So Property, big song for you, man.
Listen.
I mean, where does this go in the live set, man? When you do your shows, where do you place this one?
Property comes after She Loves Me. Oh. So before She Loves Me, I do some acoustic, and then I do some reggae vibes, and then I do I end the reggae vibe with the song with Chronixx, and I pause for a minute, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we're all in." We're in the Caribbeans right now. And I'm like, nope. I'm going to take you back to Africa. And everybody just goes up.
You're quite prolific with your output. It always seems like there's a new Mr Eazi song or feature. How easy or hard is that for you? Is that something that you pay a lot of attention? You really want to stay out here?
Yeah, I want to, like, you know, when God gives you the steering and you got to drive, you know, so I wish I could do more, you know, but I'm grateful. But I also want to do more.
One of your big looks this year has been working with Beyonce, featuring on the Lion King soundtrack. You're the only artist to feature on 2 songs on the soundtrack as well. Like, you know what I mean? I know you spoke about it a bit, but how did that all come around, man? She obviously contacted you.
Yeah, Beyonce's team reached out. You know, one of my producers went out there to work. And he's like, yo, Eazi, you need to get on this. But I was touring at the time. And then I think the project was already done. And I went out to LA for the BETs. And my producer literally, shout out to Guilty Beats, he literally came to wake me up from my sleep like at 12. He's like, yo, bro, please come true. Let's go do this. I'm like, let's go. And we went. And those were the only 2 records I did that night. And when I saw the track list, I saw I was there 2 times. I'm like, damn, I should have done like 5.
And they might have used all of them.
Yeah, they might have used all of them.
Are you very much aware of culture vultures, people that are trying to jump on the big sound and maybe don't have the right intentions?
Yeah.
They don't really get it or do their research or like the sound. They just want to get a piece of your following.
It's popping,
because it's popping. Are you aware of that? Is there any sort of thought process that you go through when it comes to doing collaborations?
For me, it's just energies. If my spirit says, yo, do this, I do it. Like, I don't even listen to what anybody says. Like, the people I've worked with, and then people's like, oh, don't work with this person. The person's a culture vulture, blah, blah, blah. But when I met the person, our spirit I could just tell that this was genuine. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And that's why almost everybody I've worked with is my friend. You know, so.
How were you with songwriting? Because you've been writing for a few people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you write for a lot of people. When it comes to your own music and your own song, are you also open for co-writing?
Yeah, I'm open.
Also,
as a human being, I'm open for collaboration. I believe collaboration is where it's at, you know, and even the best have, like, you know, even Michael Jackson was open for collaboration. So that alone, let's even just stop right there. If Michael Jackson could be up for collaboration, then who's anybody not to be up for collaboration? You can never say you did something 100% because your producer was there. And maybe when you was in the booth, you rapped like you went like, "Don't your love they hide me like he be Boli," and he said, "No, don't say Boli, say Boli." That's collaboration right there, and that's songwriting right there. He's helped you, you know. So I'm definitely up for collaboration. I love writing for other people because it's like easier. You just put. It's like you get into their world and just feel free. But sometimes when it's your world, you're like, and then in your head, you're like, this sounds like something I've done before. And that's why collaboration is good, because everything
you can share it. You don't have to do something again yourself. You can give it to someone else.
Yeah.
What's inspiring you at the moment, man? What's like one of your main sources of inspiration?
Right now, as funny as it sounds, is It's business. Business, like the need to grow the business has been my major drive, even for hitting into the studios. Like, yo, Eazi, you need to grow the business. So you're gonna get into the studio and you need to move things to the next level. You know, yeah, that and go and you know, going home. That's why in the last like 2 months I've been going to Nigeria and Ghana so more often than in the last 2 years, just to see and feel the energy. And
Straight up. Do you, with Sarkodie, you refer to him as the best rapper?
Yeah.
The best?
Yeah.
The best?
The best of the best. Anywhere. Put Sarkodie anywhere. Sarkodie is going to believe him.
That's a big statement, man.
Yeah, cool.
What is it about Sarkodie? Because then maybe I feel like he's underrated then.
Yeah, I think it's his flow. It's his flow. You know, like, just like Rick Ross. Rick Ross can say, step into the room and I'm like, oh God, sitting on this chair and it is so soft. And then people will be like, wow, the chair is so soft. You know, gigs can say, sitting down, you looking fly. Oh my God. Like, there's something about it. Like, and that's how you know, like, a God MC. It's not by how he constructs the punchlines or how fast the beat is or how fast he's rapping. It's just, there's just some magic that you don't know what it is. Like, every time I hear a gig song, a gig's verse, everything, I've never had one gig's verse. And I didn't feel like it was something special. Like, once I hear even I already think it's, you know, so there's something about that God flow. I think Sarkodie has it. It's like, it's godly.
Your London gig recently, over there in North London, we brought out Chronixx. I mean, I don't know how much of a surprise that was for a lot of people. Obviously, you've collaborated on a big song. I mean, the relationship that you've got seems to be going from strength to strength. Talk to us about that relationship with you and Chronixx.
Chronixx is, before I did a song with Chronixx, I watched an interview with Chronixx. I feel like Chronixx is like a spiritual brother, like he's a spiritual big brother.
They don't talk much.
You know, well, there's an aura around him. You know, so yeah, it's beautiful. I thank God for that friendship. Shout out Bonnie who introduced us together. His store driver was my tour driver. And his store driver would play my stuff to him. And his store driver would play his stuff to me. And it was linking us up together.
She loves me with Chronixx.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why people love this is the crashing together of two worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Afro beats and the reggae music.
Yeah.
I mean, is there plans for you to continue with this?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. The plan is to connect with all my brothers. My brothers in the Caribbean, my brothers in India, my brothers in Brazil, my brothers in America, my brothers everywhere, connect. My brothers in all over Africa, connect. That's the plan. That's all I want to do.
So this is a plan that you have, because that sounds very interesting. If you start connecting with some, some Asian, some Indian artists, and some South American artists, this is the plan, yeah?
That's the plan. Just spread your seeds.
Have you plotted the artists that you've got your eyes on who you want to connect with?
I have a few that I want to connect with, and I'm going to connect because, the Bible says that you should cast your net into the deep. Cast your net into the deep. So it goes, you know what the deep is. When you have a sea, the front is shallow water. But the deep, by the time you go to the deep, when you look back, you can't even see land. That's one of the lessons I learned from my faith. Just cast your net into the deep. And that's why, like, when I start music, I would do ads for my songs. When I was out there in Ghana and out there in Nigeria, I would do ads for my song, and I'll target the whole world to kind of see where you need to, like, spread. That's all I want to do. Go into the world and spread.
I feel like you mixing, you know, the Afro beats vibes with the Desi banger Indian vibes.
Yeah.
That would be some serious things, man.
Yeah, that'll be fun. It would just be exciting. I mean, like, everybody's, we're all from one source.
Mm-hmm.
All human beings is from one source.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? All man blood is red. You feel me?
Straight up.
So there's a part of you in every other human being. You feel me? Yeah.
You got a new single, Tony Montana, with Tiger.
Yeah.
I mean, why Tony Montana being the title is quite significant.
Yeah.
Because there's gangster connotations, there's boss connotations.
It's more like
what's
boss.
Mr Eazi?
It's more like the boss connotations, because I feel like I feel like when you start putting people on, you become a don.
Mm-hmm.
The mark of a boss is in how many people he makes. Not how big he is, but how many people he makes.
Puts on.
You know, so for me, I feel like I'm becoming a don. You know, and that's where my mind is at. That's why it's Tony Montana. And if you listen to lyrics, you say, I've been the one they've been waiting for. Tell me what this hate has been hating for. Pull up in the ghost, now we raising storm. Gold chain is feeling like I'm Ghostface Killer. Don't act like you know me if you don't know my story. You know, that's where my head is at. Feeling like Tony Montana. Like I'm hot. But elevate, like I'm flying. I'm hot. I'm high. Like I'm at the top. And it's motivational. Like when I hear it's like motivating myself. But elevate. If you come try me now, if you come to try me, man, you're gonna get it.
Mad thing.
Yeah.
SK Vibemaker.